Hey Libra, hope you're doing well. Welcome to your delayed but finally present March 2020 reading. I know that I did the first segment of them. I did the earth signs and the fire signs at the beginning of the month. And I let y'all know that I would get to the air signs and the water signs the second week of March, but I just got hit with a lot of stuff. I needed to balance my own energy out. I need to take care of me, basically. And it finally felt right to do the rest of the readings. So, welcome to your reading, Libra. Okay, so this month we're going to be doing things differently. I was called to start doing them a specific way instead of leaving it completely open-ended. A little bit more intention, basically. And I'm going to be doing extendeds this month. I think pretty much from here on out I might be, depending on the month. We'll see. But this month I definitely am doing extendeds. But for the main reading, we're going to be doing a look into what this month will hold in store for you regarding a challenge or a block. Maybe a couple of them. We'll go into a little bit more detail about your situation. We'll get some messages from the Goddess Guidance and then the Angel Answer Oracle, as well as from your higher self. And if it resonates with you, then I would love to continue the reading in the extended with you if you're called to purchase. It'll be $333, and the link will be down below, and the instructions on how to get it will be down below as well. And we'll get a look into the actions you can take and you should take, the actions and things you need to avoid, and then some love messages, because they usually turn out to be love readings. So yeah, it'll basically be like getting an extended personal reading. If you do feel called to work with me though and want to get a personal reading with me, I do them. The link for that is also down below in the description. Alrighty, so let's get started. Libra, what's in store for you? Also be sure to follow me on Insta. I do post pretty regularly, unless I'm feeling the funk and need to take care of myself, otherwise pretty daily. Do lives as well. So there's that. Alrighty, Libra. So, first off, I want to say that as I was tuning into your energy, at first I wanted to take some time to take care of myself, and then as soon as I started to, and I changed my clothes to get a little bit more comfy and then told myself I'd do some yoga, I immediately felt like doing your reading. I wonder if y'all are doing that this month. If y'all have been and will be putting your vessel first, your body's needs first, really taking care of yourself, taking the time out to listen to what your body needs and what it's trying to tell you, whether it's let's exercise, or whether it's food, let's avoid these foods, let's go more towards these kinds of foods right now. Whatever it is, because everyone reacts differently to the energies, and pardon me. And some people may become very hungry with the energy and need more dense foods to help process it. Some people may lose their appetite altogether and want to just eat lighter things, eat more fruits, whatever it is for you. So really be in tune with your body this month if you aren't already. I'm getting that. Lots of root chakra stuff with you guys, what I'm feeling. Taking care of the things that are important, not necessarily in complete survival mode, but I do feel like some of you are, your root chakra may be spinning way too fast, and that's an overactive chakra, overactive energy, which can lead to symptoms like feeling the lack, feeling a lot of anxiety. That fight or flight is constantly there with that survival mode. So feeling like you need to get a lot of things done, get your money in check, get your food in check, your body in check in a certain way, make sure you're provided for no matter what comes your way. Lots of cards are flipping out, by the way. Very interesting. The ones that have been coming out are exactly related to what I've been talking about just now, especially with all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. I know it's not easy to completely detach from the panic and the fear that has been spreading more than the virus right now, but I feel like Libras, as usual, the scales, the balance, you guys have been better in tune with the energies. I feel like you guys felt this was going to happen. Maybe not to this extent, but, or specifically this was going to happen, but I felt like you guys knew. And a lot of you, I feel like, were prepared mentally and emotionally for this upheaval. And I don't necessarily mean that in a root chakra way with getting your your money and your food in check. I feel like you have been in a state that is more balanced. Interesting. And it was prepping you for this moment. I like that. But I feel like a lot of us do feel like that too. A lot of us that have been in tune. Libras, for some reason, I feel like you guys have been more in tune than the rest of us, though. I don't know why. At least the energy I'm picking up on right now. Okay, so let's get some challenges for you for this month. You can't have all work and no play. Yeah, remember those energies I was talking about with needing to take care of yourself and your vessel? That's exactly what's coming up here. So we have surrender to joy and surrender to rest and sleep. Honoring your body. If you need to take a break, you need to take a break. It's telling you these things for a reason. You need to honor your body when it says so. All right? Don't question it. Please just go with it. The message is here. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So it's easy to get caught up into the frenzy, like I said, that has been going on. And it's easy to feel that we have nothing in place, we have nothing prepared, and we need to get A, B, and C done in order for all these other things, X, Y, Z, to be okay. And it simply is not true. It's not that serious. I mean, I'm not saying that what's going on isn't serious. I'm saying it's not serious. Like, it's not needed to be in this panic, because nothing productive is going to come from that energy. And until you are able to ground your vessel, ground your energy, ground yourself, and think in a more stable, centered way, nothing is going to get done the way it needs to get done. And a part of this will be making sure you surrender to that rest and sleep. The message with that is to prevent burnout. Slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So we're talking literally all levels right now. But I do feel like you're going to feel it physically at some point this month, because you have been ignoring some of the signs. You may have been aware what was about to come. You may have been trying to prepare. But at the end of the day, we are human, correct? So it's okay to admit that we got caught up in the panic. We got caught up in the fear. We got caught up in the crazy. We are human. It's okay. It's okay to admit that our ego took over. As simple as that. It's what we do with that moment right there that defines us. Are we going to allow it to completely slow us down? Or are we going to use the consciousness and the awareness and everything that we have learned in our journeys up until this point to switch, to shift, and then know that when we do shift, it's going to bring another positive outcome instead? Ace of Earth. Talk about positive outcome. So maybe there's an opportunity coming to you this month. I don't feel like, okay, so remember, these, temptation. Remember that these readings can be applied to anything and everything. Whatever it resonates for you, however it resonates for you, is how you need to take the messages. This could be applied to love. This can be applied to career. This can be applied to finances altogether. Friends, family, your own awakening journey, your life purpose. There is an opportunity here, but I do see a lot of fear. I do feel like there's some fear that's trying to throw you off your game. But I do see you recovering. We have the Six of Air, which with the moon also flipped out at the same time. It is your ego. It absolutely is your ego, but I do see you transcending it. I do see you moving past it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Earth. Teamwork makes the dream work. Ooh, sorry, I totally mixed that up for a second. Yeah. Here's the thing. While it's great to want to do things by yourself and having that sense of self and independency, right now, especially right now, is a time of unity and working with one another. In whatever way that looks like for you. However this applies to you. It doesn't necessarily mean start hitting everyone you know up. Follow what you resonate with, whatever this is. If this is regarding career, I do see, or finances, I do see an opportunity to create more abundance coming in. But I do see something that may stunt you or try to prevent you from something happening or prevent it from coming in. I'm gonna get one more to clarify this temptation card though. I think you're gonna be afraid of doing more work because you've been doing the work. And I think at the end of the day, what's going to stunt your growth is going to be your own ego and your own inability to tell yourself that you are human and that you are not a robot. You can't run on gasoline. You can't run on oil. And that you need to just chill the F out. That is what's going to kill you if you do not get it together. This abundance wants to come to you, but you're too busy being in your divine masculine energy of go, go, go. That root chakra is a divine masculine energy, and it's overactive. Remember I said. Things move forward when you can address these shadow aspects of yourself. Why are you overactive in this area of your life? Why do you see the dire need for you to constantly insert yourself or exert yourself, more like? Lighten your load and ask some loved ones or like-minded individuals to also take some of the workload off of you. You are not alone in this. You don't need to be alone in this. You may want to be, you may want things done a specific way, but they don't need to be that way. Take a break. Indulge in some play. If this is regarding love. Similar message here, okay? You've been doing the work. I see it. You've been doing your healing work. You have been going through the trigger cycles. I see you. I feel it. I am exhausted right now, and that's why I had to sit back and probably need to sip on some water, and so should you. You should be sipping on some water throughout watching this. So my mouth is dry. I feel it. I'm tired. You are tired, Libra. You are tired. You've been doing your work diligently. However, I feel like at times, like it says, you have been overworking yourself. It's beautiful to be able to have that work ethic where you're able to go and just create and put all of your passion and all of yourself into whatever you do, whether this is your work or whether this is your own inner healing and work or whether this is the work in a relationship. Are things moving forward? Absolutely. Have you been stacking up these bricks one by one? Absolutely. But in that process, you've been neglecting yourself. And now it's time to give that Ace of Pentacles, that Ace of Earth to yourself. The universe wants to reward you with this, and I do see things shifting in a positive direction, like how you've been wanting to, but it is only when you address the things, the fears, beneath why you've been overexerting, overextending, that it will happen for you. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some goddess guidance messages regarding this, shall we? Regardless, things move forward when you decide to address what has been dying to be addressed. Oh yeah, I love it. We have Rhiannon with Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. You have been doing the work. It's not a question if you've been doing it, it's a question of how you've been doing it. And we have one of my favorite cards from this deck. We have Gali with endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter, and that is what has to end. I want to just point out the moon in this card and then the actual moon card we got. Something needs to end. Something needs to be bid farewell. Bidded farewell, but I don't remember how to say that. I'm so tired with your energy right now. I was like feeling it, now I'm like, oh, feeling a slump. It's interesting. What do you know needs to leave? What do you know needs to be purged? It's time for some spring cleaning, and some things need to be dealt with. Okay. Any more messages for Libras for the month of March? Not the right time. It's time to take a step back. Ooh, yeah, verb confirmation. It's time to take a step back and to ask yourself what truly is most needed right now, not what is most wanted and what is driven out of fear right now. Where am I putting my energy, and what is the intention behind the energy I'm putting it into? Does that make sense? I don't know if y'all caught on to that. Where are you putting your energy, and what is that intention behind the energy you're putting it in? That you're putting towards. Does that make sense? I don't know. Please tell me if that makes sense. Basically what I'm saying is your drive fear or faith? Is your drive fear or love? Are you going after these things and working hard with fear as the intention behind it? That you're scared you're not going to have enough? That you're scared you're not going to have enough money, love, health? What is it? Ask yourself, because there is fear here. There is fear, and there is an addiction of some kind. A negative pattern, negative thinking, whatever this is, it needs to go. One more message, please, spirits, face up. For the month of March for Libra, within the next few weeks. Things do shift. Like I said, I got the 6 of air. I think by the next 6 weeks, things are going to be looking a little different. There's something better. Things are going to be looking a little different, and something's going to shift once you shift. So, the universe is waiting on you. Your wish is its command. What are you intending? What are you manifesting? Let's see what your higher self has to say. Please, for the month of March. I trust and love. Something is coming in. That Ace of Earth. An offer and love is coming in. A new opportunity, a renewal. Something is coming in. We also have my connection with my guides is strengthening. So, just that. You need to start working on your connection a little bit more actively with your guides. They're trying to speak to you. So let them. And divine timing is at play. Things aren't delayed. You are not rejected, you are being simply redirected. Just because it didn't happen, like I said earlier, just because it's not happening the way you want it to does not mean that it is not what's best for you. It's going to happen. It's going to look different than what you expected. So let go of expectations and open yourself up. If I remember correctly, at the bottom of the deck for the blocks and challenges we had, surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe of wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. What is flow? Being able to go with anything that happens and not be rigid and stuck to what should happen and shouldn't happen. Like that. If this resonated with you, let's continue on to the extended. If not, I will see you next month or on my social media. Bye, Libra.